All right, so Miss Lang, you've been at FIRST since the start, so how is that at the beginning?
Oh, it was a little rough at the very beginning because everything was a new learning curve, just like your podcast, actually. It had a lot of differences to what it is now because there wasn't the internet to communicate. There wasn't a lot of resources, especially in Longwood, because everything depended upon corporate assistance. And we just plugged along. We started out small, and we grew within 2 years to 55 members. We started with 15, and we grew to 55 members by 2003. So the history is pretty intense. It had a little bit of roller coasters, some years was 35, but our top year was 80, with 80 members. Forgot what year that was, but because it sometimes blends all together.
I think that's even more than we have now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have like 40 now?
What, right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good size. That's manageable. Really, it's a really good number to have.
What resources did you work with when there was no internet?
Well, basically, we did a lot of just team building within ourselves before we had anything going. Long Island started out small, whereas some of the founding teams, they used to get together, where the coaches used to get together every once in a while and communicate that way. But we basically did everything based upon mentors who had the experience in those various fields, such as computer science, whether it's mechanical, fabrication. At one point early on, we had approximately four mentors our first year assisting with everything. I was actually in the background, whereas the mentors actually took the helm and did everything with the students.
Oh, wow.
So, Miss Lang, to a newcomer in FIRST, how would you describe it to someone just entering the FIRST community?
Well, there's no exit plan, that's for sure. Once you get in, you get hooked, and you want more. You develop a thirst for more and more and more, and wanting to do bigger and better. So, as a newbie starting out, just be a sponge. Watch how everything goes, and find your path throughout that first and second year. Nothing's written in stone that you got to stick with one area, and the ideal is to learn a little bit about everything.
How did you get hooked onto FIRST?
Truthfully, I was told I was going to be doing it. So, in the year 2000, my director came up to me and said, "Hey, you're going to be coaching this team." And I'm like, "What? I'm a furniture maker. I have no clue about, motors and things like that." "That's all right. You'll learn." And so from there, slowly, I learned a lot, just in my very beginning years. And then found that, it catered to more kids, and it catered to the kids who didn't fall in the sports category, and the kids who wanted to learn more about the academics and learn more, but have a team aspect to it. And that's what triggered me, because I was a sports coach first. I coached cheerleading, I coached softball, I coached soccer. But after that ended, I started with the robotics. I still continued to coach softball, but then robotics took its path, and that's what I put my heart and soul into, and found that if I was able to get the younger grades started, then it would be a feeder team for later in the high school years.
That's awesome.
It was fun. I have to tell you something. It was really fun and worthwhile, and I enjoy watching and seeing what kids are doing now.
Miss Lang, to a student graduating from high school and leaving the FIRST community, how does FIRST affect that student's life, like in career paths and what they would come on to do?
Well, what I found is that in speaking to alumni members, it provided a foundation of collaboration, and that's what most companies and industries are looking for, is that team aspect, the collaboration, be able to communicate, leadership skills, and a foundation of being able to not be a soloist in any area. By that meaning is that you can't just program the robot all by yourself. You need other people to help you, whether it's debugging, troubleshooting, or doing another aspect of the program, or fabricating, learning from each other and what where your weaknesses are. You can learn from somebody who has their strengths. And when they enter college, it actually has fostered an area for them to really fine-tune what they really want to do, because FIRST gives you that whole picture of engineering. It's not just building a robot. It's everything else that's included.
So it's the teamwork aspect of FIRST that really brings people into it and leaves them with the best possible outcome.
Correct. And it builds upon the kids' strengths. The student is able to build upon their own strengths, and where they're weak, it actually pushes them up a little bit higher because they're learning a different way of tackling a solution.
All right. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions that we have planned for the end of each episode?
Sure.
All right. So, what is, in your opinion, the best day of the week?
Best day of the week. Truthfully, I love Wednesdays for some reason. Wednesday is the best day of the week for me.
Really? Hump day?
Yeah. Yeah. I like Wednesdays because, you have 2 more days left in the week to fix everything you screwed up Monday and Tuesday. So
That is the most realistic thing ever.
well, it's the way I see it. I'm like, but now all the days are blending together, so every day's a good day.
Yeah. All right. So, what is, in your opinion, the best combination of pizza toppings?
Oh, pepperoni and extra cheese, definitely, but it depends on where you get the pizza. If it's Long Island, add some sauteed peppers and onions.
Good choice. Good choice. Peppers and onions are always the best. I love that with some sausage and pepperoni.
Yeah. Make sure they saute them first before they put them on the pie. Pompeii has really good ones.
Oh, I love Pompeii. That place is great.
Yeah. So, but if it's Western New York pizza, just pepperoni and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best.
Yeah. What do you think is the best catchphrase that exists?
Catchphrase? Oh, jeez. Huh. That's a hard question because hold please is my best catchphrase. So, hold please is my favorite one because it's being polite and saying, I'll get to you in a minute, but not thinking that I'm dismissing you at the same time.
It's pretty good. It's like a, not right now, but also, I'll get to you in a bit.
Yep. Hold please.
And then the last one, that is my personal favorite question. What is a song that you could stand up and perform right now if you had to?
Sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Da, da, da. Pretty much that one. But I'm all, or any Queen.
Great song. Who sings that? I forgot.
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond, yeah.
From the 70s.
Yeah.
5th grade, we thought we were cool because we got to play it for our band. I was in band in 5th grade. And
That's
we
awesome.
thought coolest being able to play it because it just came out. So showing my age a little bit, but
Hey, my music taste consists of songs from the 60s, so that's not that bad.
oh, there you go. Now you're talking 60s music.
The Beach Boys, like that's my style.
Oh, okay. Ba 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 Baran.
Yep.
Good Vibrations, and I remember them too. Oof.
Well, thank you for coming on. This was a lot of fun.
Absolutely, anytime. It's my pleasure, and good luck with your season, and I hope you get as much out of it as I did for 20-some-odd years. So take full advantage, no matter what.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And don't forget all the scholarships. All right?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.